All right, everyone, here we are, 4 episodes in. Can you believe it? We've actually committed to doing this every week, and we're on our 4th episode. Today, we're going to talk about programming and how important it is. One thing that I love about CrossFit is the constant variation. Yeah. I love doing something different every time we come to the gym, but I think it's important for the members to know that just because it's varied, it's not random.
Nope.
What do you think the difference between variation and randomness is?
So randomness would be an example of the hopper WOD we did a couple weeks back. It literally was random. Not obviously totally random because we were pulling from a thing of movements and stuff, but there's really no idea behind it of we're going this long, we're doing this, doing that. Where variance is, there is a method behind the madness, right? You're pulling from different movement patterns. You are different energy systems that the body trains with or uses, different time modalities, long, short, and not trying to just kill the body and have a plan going forward with it.
Right. I think you hit on that. Is the hopper workout we did was fun, but depending on the movements and how it reflected with the movements we did earlier in the week, it may or may not have been a good workout. It may not have been safe.
Sure. Yeah,
and
exactly.
so the reason that we do variance versus randomness is for those factors. We don't want to overtrain any of those things. So along with variation, we have the different movements that we choose, we have the different time domains, and we don't want to fall into those constantly. So if it was just totally random, we could find ourselves doing all 3-minute workouts or all 30-minute workouts, or we could be doing pull-ups every day. So as we program, or as Brock programs, a lot of you ask me, why did you program it that way? And I'm not take any credit. Brock here takes care of that.
Sometimes.
A lot of it.
A lot of it, yeah.
But anyway, so we do the variance because that's super important. We love variance.
Yeah.
The variance creates those different stimulus.
Yeah. It's all about intensity, and that's what we're trying to shoot for. We are obviously training GPP, so general physical preparedness. We're not biased to really anything, and that's what CrossFit is. It's a broad, general, exclusive fitness modality or methodology. So obviously we do have those periodizations kind of month to month or here and there where we're doing a weightlifting cycle, or maybe we're doing a aerobic building cycle, something like that. And obviously that's played into the population of the gym.
That's right.
Where are we lacking? The best quote I've ever heard is, do what you suck at and you'll suck at less. I mean, that's kind of what
true.
it is.
That's so true. I mean, I used to run, and I don't anymore. I went and did the 5K that was programmed the other day, and we went and did that. And I did okay at it, but I guess that's kind of what we'd expect, right? We expect all of us to be okay at certain things. The general physical preparedness, it could be a whole nother podcast, but we're trying to prepare our population to just be good across a broad spectrum of things.
Yep.
And so that's why we program things the way we do.
Exactly.
So strong, but have some endurance capacity to an extent. So it's fun in that way. And it also is fun with the variance is, one day it might be to your strength, and so you do really well. And,
exactly.
And the next day it's this person's strength, and they do really well. And so it reflects that way.
Yep.
So it is absolutely fun in that way. So let's hit on some of maybe, right now we are going through an Olympic lifting trend. I think people are actually enjoying the EMOMs.
Who doesn't like lifting?
Right. So it's been super fun, and to touch on what we talked about last week, recording your scores, it's been super fun to see everyone do more this time than we did 2 weeks ago, kind of on that rotation. We're duplicating some of those EMOMs, and people are moving a little bit more weight and seeing that progression, and that's always fun to get that gold star when you put it up on the board, and so that has been neat. I also think it's important for you members to understand that there is purpose behind what we're doing, and actually for that reason Brock created the purpose page. So if you haven't tapped into the purpose page, which is a closed Facebook page that we have, that every day he posts the purpose of the workout for the following day, what the methodology, what the thinking behind it, what goals for the scores are. Super helpful. You got comments on that? I think it's just been great. The people I've tapped in that.
It touches into the random versus variance that we're talking about. Is there needs to be a purpose to everything we do in the gym. We're not just here to get really sweaty and out of breath and call it a day. I mean, some people are, of course, but if we're trying to push away the nursing homes and trying to live a better quality of life into our later ages, there needs to be a trend of purpose workouts that help improve us. So, and that's always good to know what the purpose is, right? So you might come into a workout that looks really heavy or looks really light or as long as fast, and you might have no idea. So it's always good to get behind the mind of the creator and know that, okay, this workout is meant to be super short and very anaerobic, just a killer, or it's a long slog of a workout where it's an hour long, but it's slow, deep burn, just grinder, right?
Absolutely.
And if you know that going into a workout, you'll be able to better adapt to the workout, whether it's the weight or the rep scheme or anything like that. And you will definitely feel the results from that instead of always just coming in and getting your butt kicked. And then it's more of a mental downer too, is when you're seeing other people do these scores and they're hitting these times and you're doing the same weight and you're not getting it. Well, we need to look at the stimulus of the workout, and if they're getting in a 5-minute time frame, they're hitting those different energy systems and they're getting that stimulus of the workout, where if you're taking 25 minutes on the same workout, you're in a different ballpark.
Right. And I think that's part of the variance is you should not feel the same after every workout. No, we probably use a bell curve. We have, the bell curve would be, if we look at the bell curve, like a bell curve, we have one side where we have the super short workouts. In the middle, we have all those middle range workouts, and then we have a super short on the middle workouts. We probably hit a longer workout a week, a shorter workout a week, and then make up the difference roughly. It's roughly that. And so if you're here on the longer workout of the week, but you scaled it too much and you finish it in 5 minutes, well, you missed the mark, right? We want to hit those energy systems. So the programming and the purpose behind the programming and knowing the purpose behind the program is super important. So once again, I'm going to give a shout out to that page that he does. Even today, I loved today's purpose. He even called out how important rest was today, which I took, if you can't tell, I got a sports shirt on, but I'm not working out today.
Me neither.
I was sore as hell, and coach said, take a rest day if you need it, and so I did.
Stay the hell away.
So looking for that stuff, I think it's going to be super powerful, and you're going to enjoy the workouts better if you know what to expect and what you should be getting out of the workout.
Definitely.
I'm going to put you on the spot. I don't know if you've even thought about like a focus or a thing for next month yet, or.
So obviously, you guys know we're in an Olympic-esque cycle. I call it the CrossFit weightlifting realm, because it's not straight weightlifting. We're not doing 5x5s. We're doing EMOMs, complexes, and I feel that's great to obviously learn barbell cycling and the lifts itself. Obviously, we don't want to be biased a lot, and we don't want to get into those biased periodizations, but I do have something coming up that's in the works of kind of an upper body gymnastics cycle of, because everyone wants a pull up or everyone wants to walk on their hands. It's cool. It's cool, awesome stuff. Handstand push-ups. So I think that's going to be the next focused. I'm not going to say next month, but coming up soon, that's going to be the perfect idea.
I think that's fun. I think it is needed. Everyone loves doing the pull-up and the muscle ups, etc.
So there's going to be a little bias here and there. Like I said, where do we suck at? Let's make that not as bad.
I agree. So I think that's a good place to wrap up today. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, any topics you'd like to hear covered, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you next week on a completely different topic. We don't know yet because it's random. No, it's variant, but we'll talk to you later.
See ya.